Hi Cancer, I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of October 26th to November 1st. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments. So head on down below and do just that. And while you're down there, you will see all the information you need to book a personal reading with myself. So just shoot me an email and I'll get that started for you. And this week I'm recommending you check out the tarot channel called Awakening to Spirit. Her name is Cindy and you'll love her readings. So show her some love. I'll leave the description, the link to her channel in the description box below. And I meditated on your energy for the week before I'm starting this reading. And the message that came through, my friend, was a tough change. A tough change, my friend. Let's get started. Let's first pull a message or two from the Moonology deck. The Moonology Oracle deck. What do we have for Cancer to begin this weekly read? Thank you, Spirit. For Cancer. What else do we have for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. For this upcoming week. All right, we got 3. Look at the bigger picture. I feel like as you do go through what the overall message is mentioning, a tough change, maybe even a transition, try to look at things as a whole and not stress over everything individually. It'll help you see things from a different light. A time to give rather than to take. I feel like as things do change for you this week and moving forward, it's going to be important for you to get into a giving mindset so you don't get stressed or overly emotional when it comes to some of these changes. And, you know, focusing on giving and helping other people will uplift you and make you glow differently, I feel. Interesting. And make you feel more peaceful. Look at this. And then we have the answers you need are coming. It feels like you've lacked some clarity. You know, there's some blanks when it comes to your future or your current situation, or, you know, just moving forward in general. And this is a week where some of those answers will come to light. Spirit in the universe has a huge role when it comes to that. And then work through your fears. It's a week where you have some unresolved fears. And I mean, Mercury is still in retrograde this week. And I feel like some of these unresolved issues and fears will resurface this week. So let's continue by pulling 7 tarot cards. 1 card for each day of the upcoming week. One more shuffle. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? Keep them coming for Cancer. Thank you. Ooh, flying out. Let me just pull the last 2. Monday, we start off the week for you with the King of Wands. I do feel like you are feeling a bit more like a leader this day. At the very least, you're planning for your future. You can see him here with what looks like a map and the wand, and he's just kind of with his spirit guide. It feels like your spirit guide, your main guide, just planning for that future, making some more changes, even if those aren't easy. You know, giving the overall message a tough change. And side by side with the answers you need are coming. And I feel like as you plan for your future, as you co-create with spirit, that's when they feel it is the best time to supply you with some of those, some of that clarity you've been looking for, filling in some of those blanks that I feel like bothering you. And then the Three of Swords for Tuesday. I feel like someone breaks your heart on this day. Something happens where it leaves you feeling a bit brokenhearted, a bit emotional. You know, I feel like you're reminded that someone doesn't have your back, that a situation isn't meant for you or healthy for you. And it's just a day where you may just want to be left all by your lonesome in order to kind of deal with or cope with these emotions. I just got very emotional, excuse me. And I'm being drawn to point out this journal here on the bed. It may be a day where you need to just simply write out how you feel because you don't want that to bottle up and explode, my friend. You'll get past it. It's a simple, or not a simple, it's a small obstacle in the week, but a necessary one. Again, these changes are happening for your benefit in the end. Five of Swords. It feels like some of this change leaves people, you know, kind of throws things up in the air a bit. It leaves things feeling a bit uneasy for you on Wednesday. You know, you can see here, it feels like someone might be causing issues in your life, you know, and you got this, I feel like this is representing you carrying what feels like this emotion on Tuesday into Wednesday. I keep hearing, don't let people destroy your mental state, your emotional state. Very interesting. And then we have the Seven of Swords for Thursday. And it just feels like you are left being like, you know what, I kind of need to do things for myself in what feels like maybe, or comes off to other people as being sneaky. But you just want to, I feel like you are all set with other people's opinions when it comes to these changes. It feels like you are left in a spot where you're maybe too emotional or emotionally distraught or drained to, you know, communicate to every single person in your life these changes. It may feel like you're just up and leaving a situation to better yourself, to better your situation, to better your life as a whole. And you also, for some of you, you might feel like someone was just being truly sneaky in your life and you've had enough with that. And this, again, is like a tough change for you, but it's necessary. It's got to get, you know, worse before it gets better, I feel like. And then the Three of Cups for Friday. It's interesting because you're left feeling like, you know what, I could celebrate. You feel a bit more balanced because you've made this change, because you've made this adjustment in your life. And you've said, I've had enough. And you've said, you know what, I'm going to finally do what's right for me. And Spirit and the universe, you know, or at the very least, spirits in the background clapping for you, being like, Cancer, we knew you had it in you, and this change had to happen once again. So don't question it. And it's aligned with this King of Wands, and I feel like on another level, as you plan for your future, as you sort of co-create and manifest with Spirit, you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You start to see that there is a lot to celebrate, and you feel more balanced as a result. And it's side by side with work through your fears. And I feel like you do overcome some of these fears. You overcome some of these old unhealthy habits and patterns, and, you know, all of which leaves you feeling like, again, I can celebrate. I feel more balanced. The Nine of Swords for Saturday, for the weekend. And it leaves you being like, you know what? I feel lighter and freer because all of which has happened, because these changes have taken place, even if they felt very emotional and rough in the beginning. And you start to go after what you want in life. You start to see that what you're planning for can come into your reality at the end of the day. And so it feels like nothing's going to stop you, not even this heartbreak. And it's a day where you start to realize that this heartbreak, these emotions, these changes do lead to a brighter future, a lighter future where you can actually achieve what you want to, maybe for once. I'm ending off the week on Sunday with the 5 of Cups. It feels like you end the week, you know, kind of looking back on what's gone, you know, what you've sort of let go of or walked away from, and you maybe are even a little bit sulking over it. And it's a reminder to just kind of let go of what's gone. Try not to dwell on it, because you're just going to stress yourself out, and you've had plenty of unhealthy emotions this week already. So you want to try to simplify things for yourself mentally and focus on what you still do have. You can see these 2 cups are still up, and then you're focusing on what's gone, what's spilt, what's no longer meant for you or aligned with you. And it's aligned with this 5 of Swords, and I feel like a lot of which has to do with this, I want to say hecticness, this chaos, these maybe untrustworthy people in your life, these people that make you feel like you have to be sneaky or, you know, keep things to yourself. Let's finish off by pulling a message or 2 from the Find Your Happy deck. What do we have for Cancer to wrap up this weekly read? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, and it's very interesting how those came out and shoved away these 2 cards. Because I feel like that's how you feel. That's the end of whatever that situation is. First off, we have, I honor my body's needs. Listen to your body this week is what's coming through. When you feel anxious around people, when you feel stressed out around people or situations, when your intuition, your gut feeling is screaming at you, listen to it. Do not ignore it. A lot of times it's your spirit guides communicating with you in that unique way. Everything is happening to me. Isn't happening to me. It's happening for me. Get in the mindset that, and remember that everything is happening for a reason. Everything's happening to help you grow and learn and make changes for the better, even when they feel tough and difficult. I'm not a victim to the harassment in my life. If you feel like, you know, part of what you're leaving behind and changing is some harassment, or it feels like some abrupt energy, some chaotic energy, you're not a victim to it. You will overcome it and leave that behind to move towards a healthier future. And then my future starts today. Get in this mindset, my friend, and try to stay present and realize you have a lot ahead of you. It starts now. So with that said and done, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel and head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And don't forget to send me an email about booking a personal reading. And I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Cancer.